This is the heart of our story.
Hello everyone, welcome to another review from our channel Gamer Overlord. And today we will be playing Raji, an ancient epic which was released for PC on October 15. I'm excited about this game and it's developed by Nodding Head Games, a small studio made in India of 13 people. It is an action-adventure game based on ancient India which tells a story about a girl named Raji who is pitted against the odds to rescue her brother Golu, who is being kidnapped by the demon Mahabal Asura. It is heavily influenced by Hindu mythology, a category which was never ever explored by any developer.
On that day before their performance,
Minimum system requirements for PC, you need an Intel Core i5-4400 or an AMD FX 6300 with 6GB of RAM and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760 or an AMD Radeon R9 270. Okay, let's get
although
started.
it was a feast day, they still had coins to earn. So Raji walked on tight ropes and tumbled for the crowd. While Golu told his puppet tales of ancient times when demons walked the lands. A long, long time ago, a demon did penance. For showing such devotion, Brahma blessed him with immortality and a mighty weapon of all. Upon receiving, he united the demons to wage a war. Bhumi Devi urged him to stop. He killed her, ruthlessly without thought. This angered Shiva greatly, and he stomped, dividing the continents. And the demons were forever lost. But as he spoke, the skies darkened, and the earth shook. And other figures dressed as demons strode through the crowd. These were not masks. This was not a child's tale. As the demons turned to slaughter, Raji tried to reach her brother. He'd been hurt, and he was scared, and she knew she must protect him. But in that moment, Raji failed, for the Garasura demons took Golu from her. Raji, awake, my child.
Story. Raji's storytelling is unconventionally special, where the protagonist becomes the chosen one by the gods to finish off Mahabal Asura, a demon who has wreaked havoc within the three realms. The goddess Durga believes Raji is capable enough to finish the demon and mentors her. Lord Vishnu, meanwhile, monitors Raji's actions from the upper realm, wanting to prove Durga's prediction wrong. The cutscenes are pretty cool too. They play like puppet shows to throw light on Indian folklore. The perception attached to it is that humanity is there only for the entertainment of gods, with no caretaker to protect them. The game has several murals upon progression, which when accessed, we can know the backstory of each god, which is pretty cool too. Golu, Raji's brother, becomes the connecting link between Raji, Mahabal Asura, and the gods, and has to bear the brunt in the story.
Remember Shiva's words.
I gave the story of the game a score 9 on 10.
Is this one strong enough?
Time will tell.
Madhurga, I need you now.
Graphics. Visually by genre, the game is indeed appealing. By judging on the studio, the environment textures hold strong ground in making the game quite Indianized. It is not that type of game which will look brilliant on 4K. Playing it in resolution more than 720p looks pretty much the same. The murals are seemingly the best visual treats in Raji, and you just can't stop admiring it. There are times when you will feel the game should have had the visual shown in cutscenes, but yet again, by analyzing that it was a game made by 13 people, it's more than enough.
I told her that she
I
must
give the
be
game
strong.
a graphics score 8 on
Her journey
10.
would be difficult and full of unknowns. I blessed her with the Trishul, my most powerful weapon that Shiva had given to me. This, with Raji's own serenity and strength, would save her brother.
Sound. Raji's soundtrack is pretty solid in execution of fully internazed theme. The 3D effects are top class with minute variations during gameplays and cutscenes. The voiceover over the characters do have in-depth Indian feel with a minor fault with Raji's voiceover. Raji's voiceover lacks a bit of maturity which could have been rectified. The soundtrack matches with themes as we come across and changes in sync with respect of comeback as well. Lord Vishnu and Goddess Durga's voice gains momentum as we progress in the game, with increase in momentum with background score as well. I give the game a sound score 9 on 10.
There is fire in her. Yes, it must be tempered. But without that fire, she would have already given up.
Many mortals would not be brave enough to climb.
Our Raji has no fear of heights. Watch. There, see? She is learning to think and to use the skills of her childhood.
It is one thing to climb a pole and quite fight another.
Gameplay. Raji just marginally stands out in gameplay. Raji's quest is marred with a lot of standstill moments in the game, with easy yet unnecessary looking puzzles and accessing murals which are for general knowledge. They do have aesthetic value but may hinder with your current adventure. The game takes place in 5 locations, each of them distinct from one another. The first takes place on training, the second takes place on heavily compact, the third on solving environmental puzzles. Gameplay is heavily focused on exploration. Raji, being a circus performer, has incredible acrobatic skills and can climb walls and ledges and can run and overcome obstacles with superhuman ability. And for the most part, exploration is good. Raji responds to buttons and presses well. Environment is fluid and satisfying if you pull it off. Playing the game in a keyboard can be frustrating, so I suggest you to play with a proper controller.
See? She has the demon really. Now she will bring an end to him.
Jai Ma!
This door is weaker than the other. And the Trishul is a most versatile weapon.
Compact mechanics. Compact does disappoint in parts. Over the course of the game, Raji will find 3 weapons, a trident, a bow and arrow, and a sword and shield. It is light up with 3 magical powers, lightning, fire and ice got as a boon from Durga. Each element has 3 attacks attached to it, which can be equipped on each weapon at will. Upgrades of these elements aren't permanent. If you don't find all the upgrade points, you can still keep your weapon powered up with management of your own. There are shrines along the way which gives purple lights that powers Raji's special attack. Too many collectibles like this make the game into a Harry Potter theme, which distracts you from the adventure. Raji has 3 attacks which compile its overall compact system. The 3 attacks are light attack, heavy attack and dodge. Performing light attack 3 times propels a shock combo and performing heavy attack 3 times almost propels a half takedown. Raji can run and bounce off a wall and follow up an attack, but it's less effective. Raji's compact arena is terrible game design. It forces limitations into the players. It forces the players to fight out opponents only on the basis of acrobatics. Some of the fights with advanced demons is indeed repetitive and sluggish. I give the game a combat score 6 on 10.
The mandala shows each person their past.
There is always a purpose to such visions. Look here, Durga. They have captured your own story. Mahishasura, the shape-shifter, the buffalo demon. Evil incarnate. Yet, without him, you would not have come to be. This is the moment when he was granted the boon by Brahma. No man could kill him. And here Mahishasura seized the heavens, unkillable, defeating and driving out all the devas and even Indra himself.
Thrill quotient. Raji is seamless experience in terms of environment music and relentless storytelling. The eagerness to know the story behind the advent of Mahabal Asura and the feud between Vishnu and Durga over choosing Raji to overcome this doom definitely make this game a treat for gamers who are in action and adventure favorites. In the end, with Raji, it's all about aesthetics that carries out it into the big leagues.
Their power
I
focused
gave the game a thrill quotient score 7.5 on 10.
all their weapons. I wonder what your first thoughts were. You forced him back. I remember it well. You on a lion's back, leading the battle line. The devas flocking behind you, inspired with new courage. Mahishasura at bay, forced to take his true form. The monstrous buffalo, stamping and blowing, crushing warriors with his hooves and throwing them into the air with his great horns. The killing blow struck with the trishul in your hand. There was no fear on your face, although Mahishasura had shaken the heavens themselves. The battle light in your eyes, determination on your brow. I knew then what the devas had made, and I knew then what change you would bring to our world. From evil comes great good. Such is the balance of the world.
Legacy. Some games are hard to put down. Raji is inadvertently one of them. The backstory behind this game is indeed inspiring, with Nodding Head Games put years of effort in designing it. The Indian connection is more than just a reason to bring the game in AAA League. The push for more games under the Indian developers is underway. The need of the hour is tremendous support from Indian fans and Indian wannabe gamers to see Indian developers in that elite league soon enough. Raji is a game that cannot be left with part 1, seeing huge scope and storyline. A sequel will definitely be worked upon near future. Before that, Nodding Games have a lot on the platter to offer the franchise in existing timeline. Verdict. Overall, it is a brief, compassionate, and mesmerizing action adventure game that familiarizes us with Hindu mythology and expanding the horizons of Indian culture to new innovative limits. I gave the game an overall score 7.7 on 10. Guys, do like, share, subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss out when we post a new video. See you guys in the next review.